Lads, is it weird that the thing that has gotten me most hype about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is the cover art? You know, not not the fact that the worldwide reveal is less than a week away. No, not the Easter eggs. The cover art. I mean, just look at how sexy this looks. How's it going, everyone? My name is VaryenVybes, and just because that I think the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War cover art looks so damn good, I decided that I'm going to rank all of the Call of Duty cover arts from worst to best, and there are 16 of them, so let's just get straight into it. Starting us off, at number 16, I have the first Call of Duty cover art, which is nothing special. It's just kind of dark, and you see some war scene going on in the background with a guy pointing at us. Hey, look, it's the player. I don't really like the color scheme to it, but at number 15, I put Call of Duty 3. This one has a lot more color to it, which I enjoy. I like color, but other than color, it doesn't have much else going for it. It's just pretty generic, and it tells you that it's a World War II story. For the next 3 spots, we have a very boring trope that a bunch of first-person shooters, mainly Call of Duty, uses. I personally call it the soldier pivot, not looking at you, looking to the left thing. Yeah, I make good names for things. Probably the most boring at number 14 is Infinite Warfare's. I mean, there's no personality to this. It's just gray with white and yellow text, and it doesn't tell you anything about the game. At number 13, we have Advanced Warfare, which is the same thing, except you can see an exosuit, which tells you it's Advanced Warfare, not regular warfare. This guy isn't even in the campaign, so at least I don't think he is. I actually haven't played in a while. And at number 13, we have the Modern Warfare 2019 cover art. Yeah, I've never been a fan of this one. The best looking thing about this cover art is Price, or his actor. I really just don't like the large text, and the color scheme is very bland, and I just don't like it. But it's probably the best of the trope. Yeah, so I completely forgot about Black Ops 4 and didn't include it anywhere on this list. So that just shows you how forgettable that game is. Anyways, that means that I would put Black Ops 4 at number 14 because, again, it has the soldier side pivot trope, but it's probably the most colorful out of all of them. At number 11 is the original COD 4 Modern Warfare cover art. I think it's okay. There's color to the cover art, but it's kind of a gross looking green. I mean, I like the color of the text, and the soldier is doing something other than the side pivot, so that's always a plus. At number 10 is the COD 2 cover art, and this one's actually very nice. I personally like it quite a bit. I think that's D-Day. I'm not gonna say that for sure because I'm not that good at history or researching. It's got kind of like a silvery color scheme to it, but it just kind of looks epic, you know? I mean, just look at the guy screaming in the picture. I personally quite like it. At number 9 is the World at War cover art, which I think is one of the more unique ones because, again, you don't have the soldier side pivot thing, and this cover art tells you that this is a story that is gritty and unforgiving, and I just have to give it props for conveying that sort of feeling on the cover art. Moving on to the top half of this list, we have all of the Black Ops cover arts for the next 3 spots. At number 8, I put Black Ops 2 because I think it's probably the most boring out of the 3. The pose is pretty cool, but it's just black and white, and it kind of gives like a shadow of a 2 because, get it, it's Black Ops 2. At number 7, I put the most colorful of the bunch, which is Black Ops 3. Again, it's pretty much the same pose, but this time he has 2 guns instead of a gun and a knife, and also the soldier's more futuristic. And at number 6 is the first Black Ops cover art, one of the more unique cover arts for a first-person shooter, let alone a Call of Duty game. But yeah, I just gotta give this cover art points for simplicity and its uniqueness, so it comes in at number 6. Okay, so for these next 2 spots, I'm gonna have to ask you to completely forget about the content within the games. This was hard for me too, but I promise you that these cover arts are good enough to be in the top 5, okay? At number 5 is World War II. I know the game is pretty much universally disliked, but the cover art is actually very unique and really cool. I mean, you don't have the generic full shot of the soldier, you just have his head and his hands on top of a gun with some chains on his hand, and within his eyes you can see a story being told, and I mean, that's just so cool. At number 4 is Call of Duty Ghosts. It's not usual to see this game so high up on the list, except for the ones that are worst, But this is a nice looking cover art, and it differs from all of the other ones in that you don't see a soldier with a gun. It's just him and his mask that makes him a ghost, which, I mean, that gives you so many opportunities for really good and compelling stories to tell, but they didn't. And that just makes me so sad because this cover art is quite awesome. Moving on to the top 3, we have Modern Warfare 3. This one is probably one of the more recognizable ones because it has a very unique color scheme compared to pretty much the rest of the Call of Duties. I know the shot of the full soldier is kind of generic, but I just really like the stylistic choice here. The white background and the darker soldier with the bright green Modern Warfare 3 logo. I just really dig it. At number 2 is Modern Warfare 2, and this cover gives me flashbacks to Rust 1v1s on this game, and it makes me kind of sad. Oh. While it does make me sad, it also gives me great nostalgia, but that's not the only reason that I like this cover art. While the colors aren't super appealing, I personally really like them, and even though the full body shot of the soldier isn't very creative, you can tell that this is when the series was trying to appeal to the masses and when it started to get really popular. But finally, at number 1, you already know what it is. It's Black Ops Cold War. We've never seen anything like this. I think that I now know why this cover art is the thing that got me the most hyped about this game. It's just colorful, it's refreshing, but it also gives you that old Black Ops 1 vibe. I mean, just look at it. It's obviously colorful and the text isn't so overbearing like the one from Modern Warfare 2019. This is the closest to perfection that I think the cover arts for Call of Duty have gotten. But that's the list. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Let me know of your favorite as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. And I hope you're excited for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. That is such a mouthful. I'm going to have to get used to that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.